Good morning. I'm reading from my little short novella work of fiction entitled A Series of Miseries. It's a crime drama. I enjoyed writing it. It was a lot of fun. And I'm going to begin today. If you go back and read the first two, watch the first two. You can purchase the book on Amazon.com at Kindle or in paperback. So, chapter three. You're not saying that O'Brien was murdered, are you? Zumi practically shouted. He was turning red. Yes, I think he was. At least it looks suspicious, Red replied, tapping his fingers on his knee nervously. Look, Red, Jimmy said bluntly, I appreciate your efforts, but you're done here. I can get Daquan to drive you home. Red shifted in his seat. I want to see the crime scene. I mean, the suicide scene. He had meant exactly what he said first. Jimmy waved his hand. No, there's no need for you to get involved. Thanks. Have a good rest of your week. Sorry to get you tied up in this. Red wondered why it was so important to people that this was regarded as suicide. He stopped by Daquan's desk on the way out of Zumi's office. Need a ride? Nah, I'll walk. It's only around the corner. Daquan looked concerned. What about the lung thing? Red brushed off Daquan's concern. I'll be fine. I need the exercise. It's just around the corner. A year ago, Red had been diagnosed with interstitial lung disease and had been working hard to fight the deterioration of his lungs, which the lung specialist had concluded was a result of statin intolerance. Statins were drugs prescribed to Red for high cholesterol he seemed to have inherited, as his diet and strict exercise regimen should not have allowed for the numbers he consistently received from blood tests. While the internet sources implied that it was fatal, his lung doctor reported they had patients living with the disease up to 15 years acclimated to not being able to do what they were used to doing. Red was skeptical, but not one to give up easily. Red walked home, taking his time so as not to impact his blood oxygen levels, and checked his levels regularly with an oximeter he picked up online. He didn't go in the house, but grabbed his rental car to go to the grocery store. His old beat up 2000 Chevy Impala was a great car, but it was in the shop again. Everyone knew Red by the White Ghost, but they couldn't know him today by either his nickname or his car's nickname. He bought his groceries, one bag, and headed home to contemplate his next step and look over the phone and laptop he hadn't told Zumi about. Leaving them in the trunk, he walked to the front door with his groceries. Something didn't seem right. Thank you for listening today, and I hope you will listen to chapter 4 next time.